Jake Ottinger, who is 8 of 10 this year. The one you were alluding to Sunday was Logan Thompson's only NHL shootout experience. He stopped 2 of 3. First shooter is Jason Robertson, responsible for both Stars' goals. He's 2 for 5 this year. 5-hole is often the shot of choice. Robertson on Thompson. Starts left. Robertson delays and is stopped by Thompson.
He tried to move him laterally and did, and it was nice shuffling by Thompson, and then just an absolute wall of equipment to greet Robertson, who's their go-to leadoff man. Eichel has some moves. He has some sick skill.
Eichel will come in with a little bit of speed. Slow it as he turns on Ottinger. Eichel turned aside by Ottinger.
That was pretty sundry. Came in way wide, and then Ottinger just held. Basically shot it right into the right side of him. Segey's been great in his career.
Tyler Seguin darts right down the slot. Slows up. Turned aside by the right pad of Thompson.
Man, that's a lash. Seguin's so good at doing that usually. A lot of times he'll go upstairs with it. You know, just slow down. You're trying as a shooter to get the goaltender to retreat too much with speed.
Here comes Shea Theodore, second shooter for Vegas. On Ottinger to the backhand, and he's gloved by Ottinger. Both goaltenders perfect through 2 rounds of the shootout.
This seemed to move in slow motion a little bit. Once the sweeping moved to the backhand, Ottinger with great patience waited, stared it, regurgitated it.
Joe Pavelski, third shooter, trying to break the seal. Slows up, turned aside by Thompson, who's 3 for 3.
He's been defiant in there after that gutting loss on home ice. The 5-hole was available, and he just trailed the stick and stops him with it.
Nick Waugh is 3 for 5 this season. He can win it for the Golden Knights. Waugh, backhand save, Ottinger.
Remember last year when Ottinger sometimes would just retreat, look a little bit wooden? He looks organic tonight. Had to dance a little bit on this one, readjust, uses that length again and gets the blocker on it. Here you go.
How many times have you seen Rope Hintz on a breakaway? Here he comes as the 4th shooter. Hintz, save Thompson.
Man, the pads are so quick, and the Stars cannot beat him. He just waited on this again. I just think it's a different look visually for shooters when they have a guy that catches with that hand.
Teams are combined 0 for 7. 8th shooter in the shootout is Chandler Stevenson. Saved by Ottinger and make it 0 for 8.
Ottinger knew where he was wanting to go with that one. Teased him, I think, a little bit with the 5-hole. Probably read his eyes, staring at it. Dropped down in the butterfly, and see you later.
Radek Faksa is the 5th shooter. He's had 1 attempt this season. 0 for 1. Trying to make it 1 for 2. Elate the crowd. Faksa. And knocked down Thompson with the shot stick side. He makes another save. He's 5 for 5.
Straightforward stuff. Look where he's at. I mean, you're not going to beat him with a shot. He's out too far. And he goes with the old school blocker stop.
Jonathan Marchessault, Vegas leader in goals and points this season. He'll choose the slow route, pick up some speed. Marchessault off the post and out.
Tippy tap tap. Ottinger thanks his red buddy. Froze him a little bit with this one. Perfect spot. They tried to get it over the pad by the blocker. Clanked iron.
Vlad Nemesnikov was a hero on Saturday. 6th shooter for Dallas. Nemesnikov, backhand, and it was closed off by the stick of Thompson.
Man, these 2 guys have been sensational tonight in net. Just waited on him. It looked like it was available, and then very mobile, very sweepy with those pads. How about this?
Evgeny Dodonov had an overtime winner in this building. Dadonov didn't ever get it cleanly off his stick. Ottinger turns that aside. 0 for 12, the teams combined.
Just let him stick himself into oblivion this time. Ran in, there was no option. Puck flipped up on him. Shelf.
Yeah, Miro Heiskanen, he can do it. Right down the seam, Heiskanen, backhand, he scores! Lucky shooter number 13.
Man, Thompson's given him everything he had. Just not enough length on this. Heiskanen froze him with the shoulder fade, thinking shot, whips it to the backhand and beats him. Everybody up!
Carlson has to score to keep it on. Carlson, Ottinger, save! The Stars get the win. 3-2 in a shootout. And Dallas moves to the cusp of a postseason berth.
Man, you feel for the goalies in a losing cause, but Ottinger was letter perfect from the second intermission on. He stopped 15 straight in the third. He stopped everything in overtime in the shootout. And heartbreak down at the other end. Elation for the Stars as they salute the fans here at American Airlines Center, man.